Hey guys, John Lux here, back with our blind playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. So last time we left off, we found the cave where they found the frozen Leviathan. I was thinking about this last night, because I recorded a bunch of episodes today, recording hopefully a few more today. The first one, you sort of had a goal, and I know I've mentioned this before, but this one, you don't really. You know what I mean? It's like you get to Maida. Maida's like, hey, you know, you go to the Delta Station. Delta Station, you find Maida. Go to where Maida is. She tells you, stop the tower back on Delta Station. So you stop the tower. I mean, you have to explore to find the pieces and stuff, but stop the tower, go back to Maida, or, you know, she's in the greenhouse now. So go back to her greenhouse. And then she's like, yeah, you need to figure out where to go now. It's like, oh, okay, great. Thanks for that. So, I mean, on my own, I had basically, thankfully, there's the map. We had found this map, and I'm like, you know what? I found this place, that's cool. I found that place, that's cool. I was like, let's go here, right? And then just because I looked at this, I'm like, you know, I'm all the way out here. Let's just go up here. There's this radio tower thing. It's probably might be important. Let's go there. And so it's kind of just like, it's essentially like ooh, that was weird. Did the lighting change? I guess it loaded the area. It's almost like I'm just wandering around trying to figure out what to do. It's like in an RPG, you're wandering around trying to find the right person to talk to. Like there's that one person you need to talk to. And that's basically what I'm trying to do. Now, why am I going back? That's the question. The answer is because they had this table with the stuff on it. They had Sam's necklace, which I almost didn't pick up because I thought it was just generic stuff, right? But picking it up, you get a little thing. I actually figured you'd have to scan it. Then you also had to pick up the PDA, and I'm like, well, there's the scanner. The game in general, and the previous one, is really bad about, you have to pick things up in order to interact with them. Like scanning, it's not enough. You have to pick it up and then it gives you the blueprints or whatever. So we're going to pick it up, see if it triggers anything else. Apparently the answer is no. No battery. Cool. There we go. We'll just set it back right there. No battery. I was going to take the battery out of it if there was one. What is this red stuff? Oh, it's a crushed thing. And that's the other thing, right? So supposedly, like Maida talked about using a bomb to seal off the cave, which is dumb because they have drilling equipment and they know this thing is here. You'd have to destroy it itself. So, and then the pengling there because like no one would see that. I mean, come on. Is there... Can I not climb this stupid thing? I mean, there's nothing in its head, right? It'll just give us more titanium. We don't want that. But that's kind of the thing. It's like, so Sam was gonna blow up the cave. At least this is my understanding. She was gonna blow up the cave, but you have the antidote out in another cave that you need a spy pengling to get to first. Wouldn't it have made more sense for her to just sneak in here with the antidote, put it in, and like what we're gonna do, presumably. And that's assuming that she blew it up. I mean, the report was like, oh, she fell, she suffered a fall. And, you know, you'd assume if there was a bomb or a bomb blast, you know, inspector's report would be like, oh, you know, chemical residue, blah, 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 or heat patterns. Like, there's people that examine disaster scenes and they're like, this looked like, or, you know, they have a device that smells the air and, you know, particles, and they're like, this is an accelerant of such and such a type. This is a, you know, used for fires. It's not used here. What's that you know, what's that doing? So it just doesn't really make a lot of sense from the story perspective or the actual, like, conveyance, right? Where the game tells you what it wants you to do. Like, the first one was better at it because it gave you sort of, it's like, these are the areas you should go, right? And then you get to the last thing, and rather than having you wander around, it's like, you need the hatching enzymes. Well, there's 4 portals and 5 ingredients. So one's here, probably, and the 4 portals will take you to the other ones. Like, that makes sense. So I guess we'll put the antidote in. Okay, so obviously that's enzyme 42. Which, if it's a mutation, would it even work? And then begin injection. Like there's a dedicated machine to administer antidote. Achievement unlocked, finding the cure.
The bacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Really? So, first off, I don't think this is the end of the game. I mean, they're acting like it is, and really... The problem is there's no emotional payoff for me, because there's no... Like, if Robin is a character, she should have been narrating way more. Right? I mean, we found... There's this. There's... Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. But there's conflicting stuff. That's why I'm... did the person... Sam must have stashed this here. Right. Which is... So assume this is about the antidote. But it's just like... I came here and I did this, not knowing what I was doing. It's like, yes, we've finally finished her work. Now I've figured out what happened to her death, and now I have closure. It's like, I don't feel that way as the player, and I feel like I know more than Robin does about what happened. And honestly, I assumed this would trigger. I assumed this would, like, cause the next trigger to happen or whatever, you know? Like, we're still probably gonna have to go deeper. We still have to get the alien out of us. We still have to leave the planet, presumably, unless Robin's just like, no, I'm gonna stay here with Maida. I guess, like, now what? Do we go back to Maida, or do we walk out of there and Maida calls us or something? Or... I guess we'll see. Do I want more synthetic fibers? We can always fill up on peppers before I go. It's just very, very odd. Like, why wouldn't Sam have done that? Why would... Because if you do that, you don't need to blow up the cavern. I mean, you would probably blow up the cavern as a... Yeah, okay. You'd probably blow up the cavern as like a, insurance, almost. There we go. We're full. And she killed Parvin too, apparently, but that's assuming there's an actual bomb. Who knows? And we haven't even seen, you know, they talked about in the store page or whatever, they talked about facing off against the mysterious Shadow Leviathan or whatever. And I'm just like, I thought it was going to be this. Or I thought that was going to be the Shadow Leviathan. I don't know. Or maybe the Shadow Leviathan is Sam for some stupid reason. But alright, I guess we go back now. I guess there's a couple options, right? There is talk to Maida. Do we want to grab some copper ore? Eh. What is this, silver ore? There's Parvin's area. I guess that's a promotion, but I don't know. Now my thought is, like, that's the thing. The original Subnautica, everything was drawing towards, everything was guiding you towards the, wow, that went dark fast. Everything was guiding you towards the primary containment facility, right? You get a little bit farther and it's like, what are you? Come here to me, and all that stuff. It's like, there could have been a little bit more of that, I think, but it was so, the whole telepathic communication thing was so unique and memorable. And the first time you're usually in a fairly dangerous area, you're like, what's going on? What's going on? You know? You're like, what was that? You know? But you know you need to keep going deeper, you need to find the cure for your illness. Like, that's kind of the driving force, right? You want to get rescued, but your rescue ship gets blown up. In order to disable the gun so that you can leave the planet, you have to cure yourself. So, plus you want to live, so there's that. Here it's like, you know, what if I never got the alien side of us? Would it just be, congrats, you win? Or no? Like, seriously, is that the resolution of the whole Sam plot? If that is, that's gonna be bad. I have no idea if it's going to be or not. My thought says no. My thought says no, but I have no idea. It might be a plot with the alien because it's character driven or whatever. I don't know. However, in order to get here, I suspect we have to go through here, which means we probably need the Snow Fox. I assume we'll need the Snow Fox with the boost, with the jump, because they give you that, so that means you probably need to jump over stuff. And I don't know if we need the Thumper or not. You think you'd use the Thumper so that you could run, like, on foot from the polar worm, but maybe you're fast enough with the bike? I don't know, it's just weird. It just feels like... Well, how do I get back is the question, I guess. It just feels like there's not a lot. And the Snow Fox thing was over here, right? Or was it somewhere else? I don't remember. Well. I guess we head south. We might be able to actually go... I mean, we still have plenty of supplies. Let's head east. Let's head this way. Can I drop without hurting myself? Yeah, that was alright. Alright. It's really hard to see anything. Hopefully we're... I mean, we're gonna run into snow stalkers at some point. But I'm looking for that little cave thing. It's probably up top. Or no, maybe it's this way. Was that the ice, or what? Or was that a snow stalker growling? Whoa, steam, I guess. Okay, well, I mean, there's more. This is probably the area. There's potentially another little pangling thing right here. Copper, silver. More veins. Lots of ore, but I can't really get any of it. I mean, I could, but there's snow fox. Ore everywhere. Ore on land. Thought that was a cat. Well, we still have... There's running water in this area. I don't know where I am. I'm probably in this area. I probably missed the pangling thing, if that is... If I did, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm not really. I want more magnetite, but... Actual running water. Wow, this is a very pretty little area. We want to go east still, though, I think. Or, well... I guess it goes... Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, it's probably that color because of the sunset. But I don't know if I want to go underwater because I don't know where it goes. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's switch to you. I bet it switches back to that other place because it looks like it's all connected. So that's fine. I'll just take the land route back. That way I don't have to worry about oxygen as well as battery power. And, you know, actually this makes a lot more sense, the little dips. Like, these are probably underwater points. And maybe here as well. Because there's a little underwater section that you can pass between everything more easily with. That makes a lot of sense. But I gotta be honest. So, you know, you don't have to find positives, but I do appreciate this is hand drawn. It's not necessarily to scale, but it has details. This is to scale. right? So you could see how far things are. Like, this is going to be a trek as well. And you probably have to go all the way up here, maybe down, over, up. You know? Like, I assume Outpost Zero, I assume we have to go there. But first, I'm probably going to head to Maida. Because she's the only other live person. Assuming we don't get some sort of trigger or anything, right? Am I going the right way? Yeah, we're gonna head west, south.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
It's also, it's the whole finishing Sam's work thing. Like, Sam was in robotics. I understand it's her, you know. Is this the way? Well, there's a snow stalker. Let's not go that way. It might be following me, though. I mean, I understand her work from a... from a more, Can we go this way? Please tell me this doesn't wrap around. Her work from a more, you know, like what she set out to do. Not specifically her work, but that's the thing. It's like, who made the... You know, who made the antidote? Or I guess she just found enzyme 42? Just randomly? You know, why call it an antidote if it's just enzyme 42? The impression I got was that they actually found and made one. Right, like, oh, don't worry, if something goes wrong, we have the antidote. You know, so does that mean there's a bunch of people in on it? Did that lady that was investigating, was she in on it too and called it negligence to cover up her own involvement? I mean, that would, you know, be interesting, actually, but... Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, scanner signal. We're still a ways, I think. So yeah, I mean, I really hope there's more to it than that, but I feel like the fact that they, in-game, they called it a resolution means that the devs probably resolved that storyline right there, which is not... I mean, yeah, she did finish what Sam set out to do, but it's unsatisfying. I'm unsatisfied, at least. Like, you know, you tell me you want to make more of a story-focused game, but you don't bother... you don't bother making a good story or developing the characters. I think I just spit on my microphone. Sorry about that. How do I... That'll probably hurt, but let's take the... Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh man, I'm not even... I probably didn't even need to do that. I probably could have just kept going... Kept going down right around here, and then... Yep, here you are. We meet again, my friend. Let's feast off some peppers. I bet those things taste awful. I mean, I'm a fan of spicy food, but even eating like regular hot peppers, just or even bell peppers, I'm not a huge fan of just peppers. Yeah. Got it. Landing pad. We're gonna call for rescue. Although it looks like this opens up. Right, that's why they put the beacon there specifically, the landing pad. We're probably gonna call the dude from the beginning, I would imagine. Which would be really funny. Because of the whole progressivism thing. It's like, you know, you want to be progressive and right that women, you know, strong independent woman don't need no man, but still gets saved by a dude at the end. I mean, the thing is they can't win. They can't win because all I have to do is and it's totally fine. Like that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with Caleb or Calvin or whatever the dude's name, I think it begins with a C. With him coming in and saving the day. There's nothing wrong, or giving her a lift, whatever, you know? Like that's not, it's totally fine, but you just point it out and they, you know, they lose their minds and it's, I don't know. So, right, the snow fox, the magnetite. I'm pretty sure we need magnetite to make the snow fox. We probably no longer need the spy pangling. And it's a machine. Oh. Yeah. They also give you the lubricant, right? When you get to the cave and stuff. They're like, here's some lubricant. Yep, take all this. Make the snow fox. Do we need to build this little the thing? The snow fox hover pad? Does this mean I need to build a base? That'll be kind of a pain if they want me to build a second base up here. But we'll see. Let's head back to Ham Base first. Drop off all the magnetite. I don't know how we're supposed to go deeper. I know we're going to. We must. We have to go deeper. That's, I mean, you know, it's kind of the meme. And I'm sure one of the body parts is going to be super deep. Maybe both of the other ones. Actually, I take that back. Probably only one. I assume one is out in the polar worm area. So one is probably super deep, and man, I'm trying to avoid them and I still run them over, even going slow. I don't know. I'm just, you know, writing well is super hard. I know this. I'm still gonna complain though. Like that's, you know, you put your stuff out there and people are going to critique it, and you know, I will say I'm glad they rewrote it, because that initial... Wait, was the loop there? Yeah. It would be neat if these things changed. Because supposedly they, according to the scan, they do change a lot, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, Truck Coon. And the other thing is we haven't found a lot of upgrades for the prawn. Everything's all, you know, all sea truck. Which is very odd. Alright. Magnesium. We will put necklace that belongs to Sam. Do I need this? Let's hang on to it for a bit. Copper wire, put in advanced wiring kit, hydrochloric acid. Just don't know what I need this for. Probably upgrades and stuff. What do I need for the sea truck? Kyanite. Don't know where that is. Nickel. So, we found nickel already. No kyanite, though. Oh, swim charge fins. Swim charge fins. Let's do this. We need, what, gold to make polyaniline? And a wiring kit? Oh, wait. We're doing, like, random stuff or something somewhere? I don't know. That's the still suit. We have the tools. Let's shove this in here. All different tools. Rock grub. Technically, I guess it's a tool. We'll hold on to the necklace. Oh yeah, we could probably... We'll hold on to this. I mean, you never know. We might be able to get something else. And we'll just... I hate just having the random stuff, you know? And, well... change this also. Alright. Charge those up. Repair tool. We are probably gonna need to hang on to those flares, because we're going back over... Whoop, that's the wrong one. I mean, we're going back up. Right, hang on. Where do we make this... It's weird. It's weird that the jump module is here. Like, it's something we attached, the Snow Fox, I guess? Tools? The thumper. We should make one of those and hang on to it just in case. Where is the Snow Fox? And also... Yeah, grappling arm. Advanced materials, antidote. Yeah, why would you... That doesn't make any sense why they would... I mean, unless you need it again. Or are they just putting something everywhere? Alright, so... Yeah, toss those over there. We have the lubricant, we have the battery, we need gold. I think, presumably it's the... Plenty of gold. Oh, and where's silver? Yeah. Because what am I making? Yeah. Wiring kit, polyaniline. Modify our fins. And if we come across ultra glide fins, then we'll do that. But there you go. Hopefully that still gives us the like movement bonus from the regular fins. We'll see. All right, right now we'll move the mobile vehicle bay. Let's see, yeah. I mean, if I had to guess, right? Let's move it over here. Because the prawn suit's gonna drop like a freaking stone. And there's no Cyclops anymore, so... No, we don't want climb. There we go. Then again, we could just, Yeah, let's give it a little, we want land. Oh, what's up, buddy? Oh. Well, thank you. That's really nice. Wish I could give them something back, but it's... You know. Then, well, I guess I gave them... Oh, hang on. Let's, am I far enough away? Maybe. I gave them some meat, which they don't eat. So there you go, I guess. Do we build the snow fox here? Vehicles? Modules? No. Well, that makes me feel a little better, at least. So it's just the prawn and modules for the sea truck. Well, there's the bush. Yay. We have cotton anemones. We have those things. I don't know where you build the snow fox. I assume on that charging pad. I assume that's what builds it. But, I mean, we could just grab all the ingredients for it. Like, where is it? It's under machines. And all of this stuff is built from the modification station. And I figure you pick it up and take it with you. That's why I was... Alright, well, we have battery lubricant. Let's grab 2 magnetite and 1 titanium, and then we'll see. We do need a thumper. Let's make one of those.
Used by miners and researchers to explore perilous environments, the thumper creates a steady source of noise that might repel unwanted creatures by amplifying collision sound waves.
Interesting. I figured it was the opposite. Because, you know, having read Dune, that's what the thumper was for. Thumps things. So it repels creatures. So presumably when you're out there with your prawn suit drilling, that probably attracts the polar worm. That makes sense. So you put the thumper down when you're gonna mine. I get it. Alright, one more magnetite. Oh, we'll toss the copper in here. Then there was a couple things that were highlighted. Or was it in... Am I missing it? Maybe so. Well, we have the thumper now. Should I make the jump booster? Let's make the jump booster. It was what, 1 titanium and... Yeah, we are gonna need silver. Two titanium and a wiring kit. How big is this jump booster gonna be? Oh, okay. Well, that works. There it is. Yay, I guess. Alright, well, you know, I still wanted to see Maida, so let's go talk to her. Should we try the... Yeah, we'll put the lubricant in there too. And then we'll throw... Assuming we have space, which we do, we'll put that there. Plenty of power cells. It might be worth taking some of those with us on the Snow Fox. I don't know how fast it uses those up. And in the meantime... actually, probably marble melons. And we could do a pepper or two. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Oh, we don't need the other one. Alright. Tomato, then, I guess. Oh, and we couldn't go down. We could still go down from there. And since we're... I was gonna go to the greenhouse, but since we want to go there anyway... Let's see if she's at the... at her little... shack. Am I too full of stuff? Nah, should be fine. Oh, I don't have the swimsuit, though. Good point. Let's switch to the rebreather and the reinforced dive suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Cold, cold, cold. All right. Well. Here you go. I don't know. I'm kind of wandering aimlessly at this point. It's more like it's weird, right? Because they're like, oh, we want this to be more story focused, but they're not really pointing us in the right direction, I guess. Running over fish. Fish are friends, not roadkill. I'm also a little surprised we don't have more upgrades for this thing. Like, I wanted the sonar upgrade, I wanted... You know... Well, I want the afterburner. I figure that's... It probably just boosts you. You know, so I could maybe get here faster, but... maybe be a little more careful because I didn't bring an extra power cell with me. I probably should have, but I didn't. All we basically have to do is get near the surface, and I can get back to the base. There's a lily paddler. You're out of your element, lady. Or guy. Whatever. Oh, that's the cable. Okay, what was that I heard? It wasn't the whale. Probably a squid shark, but I saw this, I want to check it out. Let's go in for a second. Can I take this in? That's probably nothing. Huh. Well, it's hollow. That's cool. We got some quartz. That seems to be it. I thought that might be something, but it just looks like a texture. Alright, well then. Yep, there's the shark. Tomato. And more of these cables. You know, for being like advanced alien technology, they sure seem to break easily. Then again, I mean, it was a sea dragon that destroyed the research facility. Or caused the quarantine breach. Where am I going? Alright, I know that's above us. And then I follow if there's any oxygen plants. Follow those, I guess. If there's any lights, follow the lights. Problem is, we gotta get fairly close for it to, you know, show us, right? Okay, there's an oxygen plant, so we're probably, and I vaguely remember this. Are we gonna see a light? There's one. Okay, yep, see it popped in. Or, well, it faded in. There's another light. Alright, we're good. Oh, yeah. I dropped... Did I drop that? I don't know. Let's keep going. I don't want to get zapped by Mr. Vagina Face. Right. Yoo-hoo! We're past the 300-meter mark. Is she in there? Looks like Snowstalker is in there. That's good. It's good to know. I still haven't found Maida's log 1. I think that's her. Yep, good. Now, question is, will she say anything? No, nothing. So much for closure, I guess. Thankfully, we found the defense thing right there. Otherwise, who knows? Well, all right, Maida. I guess we're off to head deeper. That's actually disappointing. I thought she'd say something, right? I mean, that's kind of what I mean about... Like, I don't feel like there's closure. So you figured out what happened to your sister? Good. You finished her work? Good. Or, I knew about the bacteria. It sucked. Glad I cured myself way back when, or something, you know? Now, we can go down, I think. I remember... looks like we head that way. Northwest? Basically the way that I'm heading. We're already at 400 meters. Goes deeper. Of course it does. But no... We're almost out of time for this episode. Well, this is cool. All right. But that's a... What do you think? This is another dead end? Because they're just giving us these, which kind of like the sea truck means it's probably a dead end. And uranite. More rock grubs? Oh, of course. So we do need the rock grub here after all. Propulsion arm fragment. Of course it takes a minute to scan. I mean, not like a literal minute, obviously, but... Bladderfish, so you can eat them if you need. Or maybe they want you to build a base down here as well. What is that? Oh, large crystal. Alright, we'll check it out. Morganite. Oh yeah, oh, it goes deeper, you can tell. See, look at that. It's like over that way. Jade membrane. And more parts of some kind. Let's just run over there real fast. Torpedo, which I think I have. And I think this fits. Oh, well, the music, I mean. Grabbed one, because I'm inevitably gonna have to drop it so that they can eat. Alright. No, we don't. We don't have the torpedo arm. Propulsion cannon designed to fit the Altera prawn suit. Right. The thumper. Research. We have to stop here in a couple minutes, but I will definitely be recording another episode after this. Large Morganite formation. Morganite is a rare variety of beryl, a durable mineral consisting of a beryllium aluminate silicate. Its striking purple coloration is an indication that trace amounts of manganese were present during formation. I should probably see if I could whack it. Jade membrane. This species features multiple circular nodes that are filled with a thin green membrane with a scattering of luminescent white dots. The membrane is mildly sticky and emits a pheromone that draws small fish and microbacteria that get caught in the membrane and then digested. Cool. Carnivorous plants are awesome, as long as they're not trying to eat me. As long as they're not trying to eat me, carnivorous plants are rad. Let's see if we can... Is that a... Yeah, one of those fish. Alright, so we can't do anything with it at the moment. That lithium. We have to keep our eyeballs peeled for kyanite. I think the lights are probably okay. I don't know if they're... Well, actually, I bet the rock dudes are probably attracted to light. It would actually make sense if they are, but for the meantime, we'll just kind of... We'll use them because I need them. Well, hello. Did I just say keep an eye out for kyanite? I thought it if I didn't say it. I was like, keep an eye out for kyanite. I definitely thought it. I was like, it's probably not gonna be down here, but because of all the other stuff, I'm like, it might be here. And right, where was punch, punch, punch? Yeah, we could go up, but we're gonna go down. And was that something? There is something over there, but I wanted... Where was the arm? Did I pass it? Am I getting all turned upside down? Well, there's another one of those propulsion arms. Could have... Oh, there it is. I did miss it. The torpedo arm. I think the rock puncher just despawned there, but that's alright. It might still be there. I guess we'll see. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. That's the swim fins charging, but it does feel like I'm slower. I don't know if I'm a fan of the swim charge fins, to be honest. I mean, they'll help. And how much time? Not much. Couple of minutes. What is that? Quartz? See, they're just giving me the torpedo arm and the... I mean, they probably want you to come here in the prawn suit. This is probably similar to the Cove tree. They want you to come down here, build a base. But honestly, like, how much kyanite do I need? I might be able to find... I mean, I'm going to pick up as much as I can. Because we're not going to be able to go too deep. That's another, probably, torpedo arm. Oh, let's just... Northeast. Basically this way. That way just kind of goes up. Let's not ram anything.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
Great. This is probably the Shadow Leviathan. But how do you know this? This is where I would want the prawn suit, to be honest, to fight back. The prawn suit's a freaking beast. You get that drill arm. Like, I'm trying to look in this crack, right? It looks like titanium down there. Trying to see if there's kyanite. Like, how near is this Leviathan class creature? And also, how can you tell and you're not going to give me any more of a heads up exactly? Should I just save here? Let's save here, we'll stop, and then I mean, if my little pod gets destroyed, we're screwed. We're gonna drown. You know, we're not gonna make it back. That's fine. We'll stop right here. Then next time we'll explore. We'll find the Shadow Leviathan, maybe. I don't know. The more... I don't know, the more... I was gonna say the more I explore, the more underwhelmed I become. That area with the grand cotton anemones, that was beautiful. You know, so there, and the lily pad area, the top one and the bottom one, like, that is a beautiful area. The twisty bridge is beautiful. Like, they have some really beautiful areas, and the game looks nice. It just doesn't keep it going. It's like the... It sounds really bad to say. It's like you go to an area and then the novelty wears off and you're like, oh, okay. You know, it's... And, you know, and potentially how Sam's story came to an end. It's like it wasn't... That wasn't good. I thought Maida was going to say something. I mean, maybe there's a trigger we missed. Maybe we were supposed to have gone to Outpost 0. I think we're still supposed to, or somewhere, because we have to find the body. Presumably it's find the body and then call for help. I guess we'll see. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys enjoyed these episodes. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them. I think either people are deleting their comments after they leave them, or YouTube is. BitChute I haven't had any problems with, so you know, if you watch this on BitChute, leave a comment there. But if YouTube deletes your comment, then please leave another one. Yeah. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I guess I'm gonna go with that. The fact that we've sort of not necessarily run out of things to do, but we're sort of moving forward. We're sort of flailing around until we find the right direction. So that's a plus. It's sort of it's kind of a negative as well, but we're heading in the right direction, and that's a positive for me. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.